as I promised after the Lebanese stand that we are now on the Argentina stand, and I have meet here Andrew, and Andrew is responsible for the all Argentine stands here on the Pro Wine.
Yes.
And yeah, Andrew, thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
So can you tell me something about Argentine wine?
Okay, so Argentine wine, if I was going to say, talk about one word, I would say it's accessible. Argentina is a very fun, friendly place, and the Argentine wines are also very fun and friendly.
So it is really sunny in your country. How many days per year do you have sun?
Yes, exactly. In Argentina, in Mendoza, in fact, there's over 320 days of sunshine per year. It's interesting when I live in Mendoza. Actually, people rejoice and have a party when it rains. As an English person, this is an incredible experience.
Yeah, and but that means that your wine must be really strong and with a lot of alcohol then.
No, well, actually, you know, because it's very, very high altitude as well, what you get is very high difference between night and day temperature. And so what that means is, for the wine, is that it builds a lot of sugars during the day, but then the acidity balances it with the cool nights. So the wines do end up very, very balanced and not just too overly alcohol.
Okay, so we have here one wine which you gave me to taste. So can you tell me something about this wine?
So this wine is very interesting. It's from a winery in an area called the Uco Valley, which is the southern part of Mendoza. It's one of the newest wine growing areas in Argentina, in fact, actually, in that because it's on slopes, you needed drip irrigation. So drip irrigation has only been around for about 20 years. So these are very new vineyards in the Argentine sense.
And the grapes?
And the grapes. Why this is particularly interesting is that it's not Malbec. Okay, Argentina is very, very known for Malbec, but it also has fantastic other things too. So this is a blend of Cabernet Franc, Merlot, Cabernet Sauvignon, and finally Malbec, but it's 60% Cabernet Franc.
And then it's done in a barrel, in a barrique?
Yes, exactly. So it's aged for 12 months in an oak barrique from France.
An old barrique or a new one?
No, actually this is a new barrique from France.
So you have a lot of vanilla inside?
Yeah. A lot of vanilla. You know, Cabernet Franc, it doesn't ripen so well in many parts of the world, but in Argentina, because of the long growing season, it ripens fantastically well. So you get this real sweet, ripe fruit.
Yes, but there's also a lot of tannins inside.
Exactly. So this is a characteristic of high altitude viticulture, is that you get this sweetness from the sun during the day, but the acid of the night gives us this long last and aging potential.
It says 14.5% alcohol?
Yes, this does have exactly 14.5%. I can see in the
bottle
here.
Okay. So yeah. So about wine producing in Argentina, it is a really popular, a very important industry.
Yes, in fact,
agriculture.
Absolutely, and in fact, in Mendoza, if you ever have the pleasure to visit Mendoza, you'll see how important it is. At the airport in Mendoza, there is a vineyard. It's the most important product from the region.
And who's drinking your product?
So actually, still, Argentina is a huge wine drinking culture, and 70% of Argentina's wine is still drunk in Argentina. But over the recent years, we've also grown enormously in the export market, driven by Malbec being our star varietal. And the main markets are America, Canada, UK, and then we go down to the Netherlands and other European markets after this.
So, Andrew, thank you for your time.
That's a pleasure.
It was really nice. We will see us later on the next stand. Thank you for your time.